Lesson: Remedies for Breach. The law of contract is a cornerstone of modern commerce, providing a framework that ensures promises made are promises kept. However, breaches of contract are inevitable in the dynamic world of business, necessitating an understanding of the remedies available to address these breaches effectively. The remedies for breach of contract are primarily designed to protect the injured party's expectation interest, that is, the benefit they would have received had the contract been fulfilled as promised. Understanding the remedies available and their appropriate application is crucial for professionals seeking to uphold contract law and ensure equitable resolutions. The primary remedies for breach of contract include damages, specific performance, rescission, and restitution. Each remedy serves a unique purpose, with damages being the most common. Damages are monetary compensation awarded to the injured party and are classified into several types, including compensatory, consequential, punitive, and nominal damages. Compensatory damages aim to cover the direct losses and costs incurred by the non-breaching party, thereby restoring them to the position they would have been in had the breach not occurred. For instance, if a supplier fails to deliver goods as agreed, the buyer may claim compensatory damages to cover the cost of sourcing the goods from an alternative supplier at a higher price. Consequential damages, also known as special damages, cover indirect and foreseeable losses that result from the breach. These damages require a more stringent proof of foreseeability and causation. In the landmark case of Hadley v. Baxendale, the court established the principle that consequential damages are recoverable only if they were foreseeable at the time of contract formation. This case underlines the importance of clear communication and documentation during contract negotiations to avoid disputes over what constitutes foreseeable damages. Punitive damages, although rare in contract law, are awarded to punish the breaching party for egregious conduct and deter similar behavior in the future. These are typically granted in cases involving fraud or bad faith. Nominal damages, on the other hand, are symbolic and awarded when a breach occurred but no actual financial loss resulted. They serve to affirm the injured party's rights and the validity of the contract. Specific performance is an equitable remedy that compels the breaching party to perform their contractual obligations. This remedy is typically reserved for cases where monetary damages are inadequate to compensate for the breach, such as in contracts involving unique or rare items like real estate or art. The rationale for specific performance is the unique value of the subject matter to the injured party, which cannot be easily quantified in monetary terms. Rescission allows the non-breaching party to cancel the contract and be restored to their pre-contractual position. This remedy is particularly applicable in cases of fraud, misrepresentation, or mutual mistake, where the contract is deemed voidable. Rescission is an important tool for professionals to rectify situations where fundamental errors or deceit undermine the contract's validity. Restitution aims to prevent unjust enrichment by restoring any benefits conferred to the breaching party under the contract. It is often sought in conjunction with rescission, ensuring that the non-breaching party is not left worse off due to the breach. For example, if a contractor begins work on a project and the client breaches the contractor may seek restitution for the value of the work completed. To effectively implement these remedies, professionals must navigate several challenges, including proving the breach, quantifying damages accurately, and determining the most appropriate remedy for the situation. Practical tools and frameworks can facilitate this process, enhancing proficiency in contract law. One such tool is the use of contract management software, which provides a centralized platform for drafting, negotiating, and storing contracts. These systems often include features for tracking performance metrics and compliance, which can be invaluable in identifying breaches and assessing their impact. By leveraging data analytics, professionals can quantify damages more accurately, ensuring that compensation aligns with the actual losses incurred. Another framework involves the use of decision trees to evaluate potential remedies. Decision trees help map out possible outcomes of pursuing different remedies, considering factors such as the likelihood of success, costs involved, and the impact on business relationships. This visual representation aids in strategic decision-making, allowing professionals to weigh the pros and cons of each remedy comprehensively. Case studies further illustrate the application of these remedies in real-world scenarios. For instance, in the case of PV House v. Garland Coal and Mining Co., the court dealt with the issue of cost-benefit analysis in awarding damages. The plaintiff sought damages for the defendant's failure to restore land as promised. The court awarded damages based on the diminution in property value rather than the cost of restoration, emphasizing the importance of proportionality in damage assessment. Such cases highlight the need for professionals to consider not only the legal aspects, but also the economic implications of pursuing specific remedies. Statistics underscore the prevalence and impact of contract breaches in various industries. According to a study by the International Association for Contract and Commercial Management, poor contract management and breach-related issues can lead to revenue losses of up to 9% annually. This statistic underscores the critical need for professionals to be adept at managing breaches and implementing remedies effectively. In summary, remedies for breach of contract are essential tools for upholding contractual obligations and ensuring justice for the injured party. By understanding the nuances of each remedy and leveraging practical tools and frameworks, professionals can navigate the complexities of contract law with confidence. Whether through damages, specific performance, rescission, or restitution, the goal remains to protect the expectation interest of the non-breaching party and uphold the integrity of contractual agreements.